Gonna try, gonna try, gonna try. Work till I die, till I die, till I die. I'm gonna fail and get up, cause I'm not giving up on my dream.
Hi my lovely Frosty fam, it's me, Karen Frost, here at Nail Decadence, and I've got a little sort of whole PR haul to share with you guys. The lovely people at Modelones contacted me again and asked me to review some of their products, and I had a look and I was like, oh yeah, I'll give that a go. So here we are. These are the products they sent me. The product links, if you're interested in any of it, the links are below in the description box. It's not an affiliate link with these guys. It's just for you guys to have a look at their products, and if you want to buy, of course, you go ahead. But yeah, I gave it a go and I really liked them. They were nice to work with, didn't have any problems, and this little LED lamp is so cute. It's good for swatches actually. I only show you a couple of swatches because obviously there's so many gel polishes in the box that there was no way I was going to sit and make you guys watch me swatch each colour, but I do show you the swatches after I've completed them all. But yeah, the little lamp, it's really cool, it works well. And I just want to note that there is a touch button that does 60 seconds and 90 seconds. So if you touch the button once, it will do 60 seconds. If you press it and hold it, it will do a 90-second cure. And I always speak about the compatibility of the lamp and the gel polishes curing thoroughly. It's a problem in the industry with allergic reactions, so try to get a lamp that goes with the gel polishes. They normally show you on their websites or in their information, like they do in these products, what wavelength the gel polishes cure at, so you can make sure that even if you don't purchase their lamp, that you can get a lamp that is the correct wavelength for curing those gel polishes thoroughly. It's quite important, especially if you don't want allergies, you know, so just protect yourself and stuff like that. Oh, these solid gel little hexagon things looks really cool. I like the look of those. They've got polygel, they do acrylic powder, so I thought I'd just show you some of the bits that they have in that little catalogue book, like some oils and creams for your hands and whatnot. So these are the instructions on how to apply and remove gel polishes. We know how to do that. If you don't, then there are plenty of videos to show you how. But if you've been watching my channel for a while, you should know by now how to apply and remove gel polishes. So yeah, this box is full of goodies. You get a nail primer. It's a non-acid primer. You get a matte top coat. You get a base coat, and you get a shiny top coat, which is really handy to get all of those in the box. It's a good starter box actually. And then they're not expensive products. They are available for the public to purchase, so anyone can get their hands on these. I will say, if you are a home user, do try and ensure that you use the products safely. Try not to get the products in contact with your bare skin. If you do get any product on your skin, remove it immediately with some acetone or some rubbing alcohol, and at your earliest opportunity, go and wash your hands with some soap and water. Like I said, allergies are a big thing in the industry, and it's because of people not using products correctly. Nail products are made for nails, not your fingers, not your skin. So yeah, do your best not to get it on your skin, but if you do, get it off and then wash your hands as quickly as possible. Anywho, so yeah, I'm just doing a couple of the swatches to show you how they apply and how this little lamp cures, and it does really well. I like this glitter, it's very pretty. Now I'm just going to swatch one of the so I swatched one of the glitters, and now I'm swatching one of the colours. This set is all pastel colours and 3 glitter mixes type. Yeah, they are. They're glitter mixes in a clear sort of base, jelly base. But yeah, I just thought I'd show you how the glitter applies and how one of the, just the pastel colours on its own applies as well. And you can see they apply really nicely. They're not thick, they're not really thin either. They're just a nice consistency. I found that it was nice to work with. This pale yellow probably could have done with maybe 3 layers. I always say if an polish is not as opaque as you would like it to be, it's better to do 3 thin layers than to do 2 thick layers and risk it not curing all the way. So yeah, maybe just on this, I mean, I only actually noticed it with this particular yellow, that it probably could have done with a 3rd coat. You can't see it on camera, but it wasn't quite as opaque as I would have liked it to be. So yeah, definitely adding a 3rd coat would make it more opaque. But as you can see, I mean, it looks fine. You can see it from here. It looks fine. That's just me being extra fussy. And yeah, I am a fuss pot. I'm very particular about things. So yeah, if it was no good, I'd let you know. I mean, this is the selection that is in the box, and it's so pretty. It's such a lovely spring summer collection. Ah, it's gorgeous. And these are the glitters, as you can see. That one with the butterflies in, I wasn't expecting to have butterflies when I opened the bottle, and then there were, I saw the butterflies. I'm like, wow, it's quite jam-packed with glitter pieces. And like I said, you get the top coats and whatnot. So this is my selection for the design I'm going to show you. So I decided to do a sort of pastel rainbow inspired design with the gel polishes, just to show you what, a little bit of what you can do with them. So I'm just going to prepare some display tips. As you can see, I'm just going around those edges. Sometimes they can be a bit wonky, so I just went around the edges of the display tip just to make sure it's nice and neat and straight and tidy, and no sharp bits on the corners, on the edges and stuff. And then I just use a buffing block to remove the shine from the nail tip so that the gel polish adheres thoroughly and correctly and won't peel off. And yeah, that's all you need to do to prepare your display tips. It's a similar process when you're preparing your natural nail. When you're preparing your natural nail, you want to push your cuticles back, remove any of the cuticle from your nail plate very gently, very carefully, and then remove the natural shine from the nail itself, but not removing layers of nail. We are literally only removing the shine when you're working on your natural nail. Do not overfile your natural nails. Nails are thin. Think about it. There's so many layers in a nail, but you look at it, it's very thin. So if you're too harsh with your buffer or a nail file, then you are going to take off literally layers of nails very easily. So just a gentle buff over the surface of your natural nail, just to remove the shine, nothing else. And that way you don't end up with really weak nails as they grow out. So just bear that in mind. So I've dusted them off, and now I'm just using a lint-free wipe and some rubbing alcohol to make sure I've removed all of the dust from the display tips. And now we're ready to get into the design. So I'm going to start off with this sort of rainbow, the pastel rainbow nail, we'll call it. So I'm going to use a liner or a striper brush and apply the gel polish in a rainbow sequence. So I'm starting off with this yellow. I'm sort of doing it on a curve, on an angle, just, for a little bit of interest. So each layer I will cure for 60 seconds to make sure it's cured all the way through before I put a second layer on. I will be doing 2 layers to each colour because I want full opacity, and I don't want to apply it thick in order to get it opaque. Like I said, you want it to cure properly, and it's better to just do it in 2 thin layers to get your opaque and colour payoff rather than doing it in thick layers. So I'll just keep switching from nail to nail and curing as I go along. And you'll see, I'll do one nail, I'll put it in the lamp to cure, then I'll go back to another nail and then put the other one back in the lamp. You'll see me just toing and froing from the nails. That's the kind of thing you want to do when you are working on you know, a set of nails on hands. The only way I would have changed things around if I was working on an actual person would be I would have done more than one stripe of pastel colour at a time. So I probably would have done the yellow, like you saw there, one layer of the yellow. Then I probably would have skipped sort of a space and then done the third colour in the row, and carried on until I've got like sort of like colour gap, so that I'm getting so I'm curing less. So what I would have done would cure that in place, then done the second layer, cured that in place, and then done the remaining gaps where there were, you know, fill in the remaining gaps, just to save time. But because this was just on display tips, and you know, I'm not in a hurry and I'm just taking my time, that's why I'm just working on one colour at a time and curing each layer and then putting on the second layer after that. But that's not that's not a time efficient way to do it if you're working on a human and you have time constraints. So just bear that in mind. Work harder, not faster. But when I'm poodling around and I've got you know, all the time in the world to have a play, yeah, that's why I did it this way. But it's not time efficient. I'm not gonna lie, it's not. But I mean, you can see I'm still switching from nail to nail, so I'm not really wasting too much time, but I could have got more done within the time, if that makes sense. But yeah, I'm still doing things, switching from nail to nail. So I'm not like just sitting there waiting for something to cure before I do anything else. I'm sort of still making use of the time, as it were. Oh, this glitter. So as you saw, I put 2 layers of the white on first, obviously cured those, and then I'm putting some of this glitter over the top. Oh, it was pretty to play with, and I just kept just sort of trying to get some more of the bigger bits out and sort of place them on where I wanted them. But that was me being pernickety as usual. So yeah, that was me faffing, but you don't have to do that. But I like to manipulate the little glitter pieces and put them exactly where I want them to go. So yeah, did that, get that glitter cured in place, go back to the rainbow nail, and then as you can see, doing my second layer of the baby blue. These are lovely pastel colours. They are so pretty together. When you saw the swatches, you saw the selection. It's a nice selection of pastels. Very pretty. Like, well, I already said it, but it's perfect spring summer vibes. Definitely a lovely combination to have. And as you can see, you can do pastel rainbow. There's loads there. And I think the glitter just really helped set it off a bit, actually. So on this display tip, I am going to be doing an ombre. So I will ombre 3 colours at a time. As you can see, going in with the green first. Then I'm applying some of the yellow. You'll see I'm going close to the green, but I'm not putting the brush into the green because I don't want to mix the colours together on my brush. So I'm just sort of avoiding touching the green and just filling in the area, leaving just the tiniest gap. And then same with the blue, just applying that really close to the green, but not touching the green at all. And then I've got this little handy brush that I use for ombreing, as you can see. I'll just start mixing. It's been a while since I've done a gel polish ombre, so I was just going up and down with it, but I find that it wasn't quite blending it the way exactly I wanted it. So that's why I switched the brush, turned it round and started doing sort of the side to side swiping motions instead, and I found that it blended it really nicely that way. With gel polish, I mean, it's not the same as, you know, normal nail polish where you would use a sponge. You can sponge the gel polish, but I like using that little brush. It just works really well, and you can get those brushes anywhere. Just have a look on places like eBay and stuff, and AliExpress is where I get a lot of mine from. And it's got like bristles missing in it, so that when you're blending, it just works. It just works. But yeah, if you're more accustomed to a sponge, then of course use a sponge, but I got along with the little brush. It worked out really well. Gave me what I think is a nice ombre anyway. So as you can see, I've now moved on to applying the purple. Got that on. There we go, get that cured, and I'll go back to my ombre and I will do a second layer. So same process again, applying the 3 chosen colours in a sort of diagonal slant, so that the nails flow as a set. You know, I've got the rainbow nail going at an angle, so I wanted to do the ombre at an angle to sort of, you know, have some cohesiveness to the set. And yeah, I thought it worked out well. You let me know. Do you like this set? I think it came out really quite pretty, but it's not obviously to everyone's taste. But yeah, let me know whether you like it or not. I'm curious. I'm up for constructive criticism. It's fine if you don't like it. But yeah, I had fun playing with these, not gonna lie. I had fun. It was just nice to be creative with just some gel polish without having to do a full set of nails, because yeah, sometimes it takes forever for me to do it when I've got to do a full set. So it was quite nice to just play with some display tips for a change, to be honest. And yeah, sorry about the camera cutting out there and missing me blending the blue and green, but you've seen the process. It's the same process that you saw before, so you didn't really miss that much. And as you can see, going in with the second layer of the purple now. So whilst I am doing that, because I'm literally just going to be repeating the process with the other colours and doing another ombre now. So whilst I'm doing that, let's have a little chat. How are you? I hope you're doing really well. Thank you for coming back to my channel and watching this video. I know my upload schedule is up the creek without a paddle. Yeah, it's been hard, not gonna lie. My health has been pants, and yeah, I'm just doing what I can when I can, and accepting it, really. I think that's been one of the hardest things with my illness. Has always been just, you know, accepting it. I'm getting there, but the older I get, the more bad days I have, and the good days are getting rarer and rarer, and that's quite scary. But I've got a very supportive family. You know, I've got my husband, my children, my mum, my sisters, and yeah, I've got a great family behind me that you know, obviously care and support me. It is hard. It is hard, but that's me. You know what I'm like. I will eventually come back. You know me. I might disappear for a while, but I will come back. And yeah, I'm not trying to force myself to do things when I'm really not feeling great. It's just, I found it's just no point. It never works out the way I want it to, and I normally end up in more pain anyway, and it just sets me back even further. So yeah, it's not easy, but we do what we can. But yeah, that's me. How are you? How are you getting on? I know a few of you have similar illnesses like me. How are you doing, darlings? I hope you're taking care of yourselves, and I hope your families and friends are looking after you too. And as always, if any of you are having a hard time and you would like somebody to talk to, my DMs are always open on Instagram. You're welcome to message me. I speak to a few of you on there, and I honestly don't mind at all. Don't feel like you are bothering me or burdening me or anything like that. It's no. When I say you're welcome to contact me, I mean it. So do so if you so wish. Of course, I'm not saying that you should just essentially spill your beans to what is basically a stranger on the internet. But if you have no one else, or you need someone to talk to who understands what it's like to live with pain every day, then I'm here for you if you would like me. That's it. I'm not saying you have to, of course, by any means, but I'm just saying, if you would like someone to talk to who understands what it's like to be in pain all day, every day, then I'm here. And I hope that you are all looking forward to the summer. I know I am. The pain is always a little bit easier in the summer for me, my muscle spasms and stuff. So I'm definitely looking forward to sunbathing in the garden. Oh yes, getting my vitamin D and getting nice and brown. I'm really pale right now. Can't wait for summer. Roll on summer and barbecues. Yes. I really should lose some weight. All I'm thinking about is barbecue food. I did lose some weight and then I unfortunately put it back on again, so that didn't last long. Oh, it's hard not to eat your feelings sometimes, but yeah, I went back on keto and I lost a fair amount of weight, and then ended up stuffing my face with chocolate and crisps again and put it all back on. So yeah, that was fun. So yeah, I'm going to try and lose the weight again for summer. I'm going to have to stick to it this time though. I'm not going back to strict keto this time. But yeah, even if it's not strict keto, I know I still lose weight on it. So I think that's what I will do. But it's just sticking to it. Sugar is just definitely my nemesis. My body doesn't react well to sugar. It actually makes my body hurt more as well, I've noticed. When I'm eating lower carbs, I don't eliminate carbs entirely, but if I'm doing lower carb but I've cut out sugar, so no sweets, no chocolate, things like that, no crisps, no processed foods, my pain levels, I do notice a difference in them. So yeah, I think I need to get back to that. It's just hard when you sort of you wake up in the night and you're in pain and you just think, oh, feel a bit peckish, grab a packet of crisps and a bar of chocky, and yeah, then all the weight piles on. When you've got insomnia, it's hard not to snack in the middle of the night. Oh, there you go. Oh, we all have our little weaknesses, don't we? What can you do? So yeah, anyway, leave me a comment, let me know how you're getting on. Love to catch up with you guys. So I'm gonna start top coating some of these nails. As you can see, like I said, I'm sort of not wasting time by waiting for something to cure. I'm just moving from nail to nail. I'm top coating with the matte top coat over the pastel colours, and over the glitter I'm using the shiny top coat, which is quite handy because you get to see how both top coats perform. And I will say they performed lovely. They were not too thick, they were not too thin, they cured really nicely. The shiny one was really nice and shiny. The matte one kind of felt velvety. It felt really soft. I don't know how to describe it when you feel it after it cures. Yeah, they felt really nice, so happy with that. Oh, look at that. That rainbow's coming along nicely. Now you see, my hands shake so much, so when I'm doing this, I'm going so slow. This is me sped up and it's still slow. That's why the video is so long, because even though I'm sped up, I'm still slow. It's terrible, isn't it? Really, this should be, real time, and I'm sped up, I'm still slow. Crazy. But yeah, like I said, when I'm poodling around with this, with my nail stuff, it is literally, it's my time to play, and I'm not in a rush when I'm doing it. So yeah, I'm not worried about the time. I don't think anyone else would take quite as long. Definitely not. I'm pretty sure any other nail tech would do this in real time and still do it in the same time as me, sped up. Never mind, it is what it is. Like I said, I've got no time constraints, so yeah, I just poodle along, take my time. I've got some more videos that I am editing and will be uploading to the channel. Apart from the sort of Born Pretty and the Model Ones videos, I haven't really been doing many other videos at all. Thankfully, I still do have quite a few in the back catalogue, but I do want to start making some acrylic and gel videos again, sort of get back into it. Yeah, I do want to start making some more videos, but I will keep poodling along. Don't, never fear. If I disappear for a while, just know I will be back. Don't worry, I will be back. Just be patient with me, and as soon as I'm up to it, there'll be another video on the channel. I'm not giving up. This is one thing I'm determined not to give up on until I literally can't do it anymore. It's one of the last things I have that I do, and I'm flat out refusing to let it go. So for now, yeah, if I disappear for a while, know that I will come back. But it is, I'm not gonna lie, it is getting harder on my hands and my back to create the content. So we'll see how it goes. We'll see how long I last, but I will keep doing it for as long as possible, rest assured. And you guys are so lovely. I don't want to let you guys down, but I know you understand where I'm coming from and why I disappear for a while. So I'm not going to apologise for it, because it is what it is, and I know you guys understand. I've got to stop apologising for disappearing. I know some of you are like, stop saying sorry, because you can't help your ill health, and it's true, I can't. I do feel guilty for neglecting you guys sometimes, though, because I really love talking to you in the comments. I've got to know quite a few of you quite well off the YouTube platforms. Like I said, there's a few of you I talk to in DMs, and you're just lovely. I will say my Frosty fam are the most beautiful souls ever. You guys are just gems, absolute diamonds, and I appreciate and love you all dearly, because your support has always been there for me. No matter how long I disappear for, I'll get the odd message, "You alright, Karen? How you doing?" And you check up on me, and I just love you guys. You're just amazing, absolutely amazing. But yeah, I will keep going, don't worry, I will keep going. I've got a few little ideas of some videos that I want to do, and I've sketched a few out already. So I haven't done any sketch designs in a while, so the fact that I'm actually thinking and designing again is a good sign for me. It means I'm thinking nails again, because sometimes they get to the point where you can't think of designs, and you don't want to, you can't be bothered. But yeah, at the moment my little brain is thinking up designs again, which it's a really nice feeling actually, to actually want to sit down with a sketchbook and work out some nail designs. So I'm excited for that. Roll on summer, better days are coming. Normally do better in the summer than I do in the winter, so I'm looking forward. I mean, the weather is improving, it's not so cold anymore, don't have to have the heating on so much now, the sun's coming out, and yeah, the weather is definitely warmer now than it was over winter, of course. So yeah, roll on summer, hey? Definitely. Oh, can't wait. So that's what I've got planned. I don't know if I'm going to go back to my Tuesday and Thursday regular schedule just yet, but I'll let you guys know when I'm ready to do that again. Oh look, there's my rainbow nail. It's so cool. So as you saw, I just applied the rainbows in lines down in a diagonal. Then I put 2 coats of the white on the very tip, and then as you can see, applying some of that beautiful glitter, and I'm just faffing around with the pieces, moving them where I want them to go. As usual, you know me. There we go. Look, really faffy. Shifting those little pieces where I want them. Once I'm happy, cure that for 60 seconds, and then top coat. I'm going to top coat, like I said before, the pastel colours are being top coated with the matte gel top coat, and then the glitter is going to be top coated with the shiny top coat. So I'm just making sure it's even coverage of that matte top coat, and I'm trying to keep the cut off point where the glitter and the white begins. So I'm using a striper brush to just be more careful about that area. I'll cure that for 60 seconds, and there we go with the shiny top coat over the glitter. I just used the brush from the bottle, butted it up against the matte top coat, and then once I've finished, obviously I will give that a cure for 60 seconds in that little lamp. But for now, I'd just like to say thank you ever so much, Model Ones, for sending me some products and working with me again. I really appreciate it, and I've really enjoyed using the products. Thank you. This is it. This is the finished set. So thank you ever so much for coming to my channel, watching this video, spending some of your most precious time with me. I appreciate you ever so much. If you have not done so already, please click that subscribe button, join the Frosty Fam. I'd love to have you. If you've liked this video, click that like button and leave me a comment. I'm happy to talk. That's all I've got for this time, peeps. You take care now, and I'll speak to you all again very soon. Bye for now.
Someday soon, I'm gonna make it. Yeah.